भक्ति से संकल्प की पूर्ति, एक वीडियो बड़ा वायरल हो रहा है जिसमें गुरुदेव ने बोला है इस साल सब डिवोटीज को बता दो कि आपके सारे काम पूरे होंगे। जिन लोगों ने ये वीडियो नहीं देखा है, आप देखिए ये वाला वीडियो, गुरुदेव ने कैसे एक अलग भाव में आके बोला है। और आज क्या कोइंसिडेंस था दीदी कि हमने सेशन भी यही टॉपिक पे रखा, संकल्प पूर्ति। मतलब ये दीदी ऐसे ही नहीं होता, मतलब हमें अंदाजा भी नहीं था कि मैं ये टॉपिक पे रखूंगा सेशन और ये वीडियो सामने आ जाएगा। कुछ तो खेल है दीदी, ऊपर लेवल में चल रहा है, वो हमें समझ नहीं आ रहा है। तो बस अपना गोल क्लियर होना चाहिए। अगर आपका गोल क्लियर है तो गोल का स्पेलिंग क्या होता है? GOAL। अब गोल के अंदर आप देखोगे ध्यान से तो GOA, गोवा छिपा हुआ है, तो दीदी गोवा से आ गई है। तो गोल के अंदर गोवा, ये हमने ढूंढ निकाला। तो अपने गोल पे फोकस करेंगे तो दीदी के पास पहुंच ही जाएंगे। सो आज हम लोग सब गोवा की ही, गोवा में जो भक्ति की लहर है, गोवा की जो गुरु स्टोरीज है, वो शेयर करेंगे। दीदी बताएंगी, रोशन दीदी। और दीदी 3 चीजें जो इस सेशन में होती है, सबके चेहरे पे मुस्कान आती है, लोगों की लाइफ सेलिब्रेशन बनती है, और हम सब मिलके औरों के भी जीवन में ढेर सारी खुशियां लेके आ जाए। बस यही विजन के साथ, यही गोल के साथ आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। और गोल को हमने ध्यान से देखा तो उसमें गोवा नजर आ ही गया। तो दीदी आप यहाँ पे आ ही गए। और दीदी आपके बारे में बताना चाहूंगा लोगों को, तो जो लोग भी नए हैं उनके लिए। सो दीदी के बारे में बताऊं, वैसे तो दीदी आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग की डिवोटी है, यही एक बहुत बड़ा शब्द काफी है दीदी को इंट्रोड्यूस करने के लिए। बट फिर भी जो लोग नए हैं उनके लिए, सो एक सेकंड, मेरी आवाज आ रही है? जस्ट अ सेकंड। हाँ मेरी आवाज क्लियर है ना? ओके ओके। सो शी इज BSc B.Ed, retired school teacher, worked for 35 years in Jesuit institution. She did basic course in 2000, started Sanskar Kendra in her house, worked as a volunteer for 9 years, became happiness course teacher in 2009, took courses in villages namely Raivona, Varka, Ramnathim and Kolwa, transformed many lives. Weak students were always sent for Utkarsh and Medha Yoga. कोलवा बीच आपने सुना होगा, वहां पे भी दीदी ने कोर्स लिया है। तो दीदी आपकी गुरु स्टोरी सुनाओ दीदी। यस दीदी, प्लीज अनम्यूट।
जय गुरुदेव। मेरा आवाज सुन रहा है आप?
हाँ दीदी।
So to start with, I'll just naman for everyone, and I'm very happy and fortunate enough to be with the Sattva Talks. मेरी हिंदी जरा, I cannot speak Hindi fluently, but
Didi,
still I'll
it's
make
fine. We can all have mix of Hindi and English.
Mixed of Hindi and तो मैं क्षमा चाहती हूँ कि मैं फ्लुएंटली हिंदी बोल नहीं सकती, लेकिन कोशिश तो जरूर करूंगी। तो मेरा गुरुदेव के साथ जुड़ना ये तो बहुत आनंदमय था, क्योंकि मैं 2000 में जब हमारे सिटी में पहला कोर्स हुआ था, तब 2000 में गोवा में, साउथ गोवा में वो पहला कोर्स था, हम सब ये ज्वाइन किया। एंड आई शुड बी ग्रेटफुल टू माय मास्टर एंड टू माय हस्बैंड हु लिटरली फोर्स्ड मी टू टेक इनटू दिस कोर्स। ये तो मेरे हस्बैंड में मेरे पति ने मुझे उधर बैठाया। तो मेरा ये था कि जब मैं 1995 में आई लॉस्ट माय सन ऑफ 4 years old, तो ये जो मुस्कान है मेरे मुंह पे, वो तो गुरुदेव का ही आशीर्वाद है। तो वो दिनों में मैं बहुत डिप्रेस रहती थी, कुछ भी काम किया तो ये मगन से नहीं होता था। तो my husband told me that you have to come for this course because he attended the intro talk and he was very much influenced. So I said, how many times we have done yoga sessions and all this? This is another one more step. It's okay, but he really literally pulled me there and I was there. But once I experienced Sudershan Kriya, it was amazing. It was really amazing. And after that, there were no teachers in Goa that time. Only the teachers is to come from Bangalore. So Dr. Vaidya was my teacher for not happiness. That time it was basic course. And whenever he used to come to Goa for his courses, we used to always volunteer and go for the courses because there was no follow-up. Follow-up ही नहीं होता था, लेकिन बाद में हमारे senior teacher Dr. Hegde and Sangeeta ji, they became teacher and actually ये भक्ति तो मेरे मन में डाली है डॉक्टर हेगड़े ने, क्योंकि ये तो real devotee. So whenever he used to tell us the Guru stories, we used to get really fascinated, and I wanted like to have more happiness in my life. So मैं ये Dr. Hegde used to take us to various places. Wherever Guruji used to come, we used to just go there. And nearby places to meet Gurudev. And once I had gone, should I start with my Guru story straightforward? Or
yes, Didi.
you want to ask any? Yeah. So how I reached in Art of Living was because of my husband, I told you. But we went for satsang in Belgaum. And before that, since I had lost my son, the same, having the same feature, there was a boy in my school who was like my son only and born in the same year as my son was born. तो क्या हुआ, तो मैं तो उसके साथ जुड़ गई क्योंकि वो मुझे मेरे बेटे जैसा दिखता था. लेकिन नेक्स्ट ईयर मैं तो सिखाती थी उसको 6th स्टैंडर्ड में, 7th स्टैंडर्ड में उसको ब्लड कैंसर हो गया. तो ब्लड कैंसर होने के बाद मुझे लगा कि मैं पापी हूँ, मैं उसके सानिध्य में हूँ, इसलिए उसको ये हुआ. तो मैं वॉलंटियर थी और तो मुझे लगा कि मैं ये बच्चे को कैसे ठीक करूंगी. गुरुदेव की प्रार्थना की, लेकिन नहीं होता था. जब हम बेलगांव सत्संग में गए तो लास्ट आफ्टर द राम मेडिटेशन Gurudev told us to keep one wish for you and for others. So I said, why not I should keep sankalpa or a wish for this student. Anyway, I have lost my son. At least this boy should be saved. So that was only intention. So मन में ही मैंने वो संकल्प लिया कि गुरुदेव ये बच्चे को बचाओ, क्योंकि ये he was the only son, so ये बच्चे को बचाओ. तो हमने किसी को नहीं बताया ये संकल्प, क्योंकि लोग मुझ पे पे विश्वास नहीं करेगी. So after that, this boy and the mother was very much friendly with me, and she used to tell me whatever is to happen in the house, because he used to like me, he was very fond of me, and I also was very fond of him. So soon after the my sankalpa, after 2-3 days, this lady ये मुझे फोन करके बताई कि उसके सपने में एक सॉफ्ट वॉइस ने बोला, राहुल राम बोलो, से राम. तो उसको लगा ये कौन बोल रहा है, ये तो लेडीज जैसा वॉइस है और ये राम बोलने को मुझे क्यों बोल रहा है. उसको लगा कि आई एम ऑन द डेड बेड नाउ एंड दैट्स द मेन रीजन व्हाई समवन इज कॉलिंग मी टू से राम. And this story she told me on the phone, saying that he's very much afraid that someone is telling him to say Ram. So when I heard this, I said, my God, मेरा संकल्प तो चल रहा है. मेरे गुरुदेव ने उनको दर्शन दिया है रात में आकर और बोला है, राहुल से राम एंड बी अ स्ट्रॉन्ग बॉय. तो मैंने वो तब मैंने उसके ये माँ को मैं बोली, ये तो मैंने संकल्प लिया है आपके बेटे के लिए, गुरुदेव से मांगा है. 1-2 फोटो दिया मैंने, एक माँ को दिया और एक ये बच्चे को. दोनों ने कोर्स नहीं किया था, लेकिन सिर्फ भक्ति, ये मेरी भक्ति थी कि गुरुदेव उसको बचाएंगे. और ये फोटो देने के बाद वो दोनों started praying, and you won't believe, wherever he is to go in the hospital, Gurudev is to give him the glimpse, like in the ICU also, he is to get Gurudev in somewhere through the windows. Means there was a poster for the course and he is to get it. So इसका भी भाव, उन दोनों का भाव भक्ति से डूबा था. और मैं तो दिन रात वो ये बच्चे के लिए मांगती थी, क्योंकि मैंने संकल्प लिया था. लेकिन मुझे पूरा विश्वास था कि ये बच्चा सेव हो जाएगा. After some time, when I returned one day, when I returned from my school, वो तो मुझे फोन करके बोली, टीचर प्लीज कम टू माय प्लेस, ही इज ऑलमोस्ट लाइक डेड. ये तो एकदम ब्लू हो गया है, तो प्लीज व्हेन यू आर देयर, he feels very comfortable and please come. I had not taken my food also, but I said it's my responsibility. So I kept my son, who was 3.5 years old, to my neighbor's place, and मैं उधर चली गई. So he was just lying down and had completely become blue. And there were 2 other teachers from the Catholic religion. They were also praying. मुझे तो कुछ नहीं आता था, सिर्फ जय गुरुदेव के सिवा, क्योंकि मैं तो वॉलंटियर और ब्लेसर भी नहीं थी. लेकिन मैंने मन ही मन जय गुरुदेव का नारा लगाया. ऐसा चैंटिंग करते गई, you won't believe, within 15 to 20 minutes in front of me, that boy started becoming pink. ये तो पिंक होने लगा, तो मैं रोने लगी. मुझे रोना आ गया, क्योंकि अरे ये तो क्या चमत्कार हो गया. तो एक बात मैंने देखा और मुझे रोने आने लगा. इसलिए वो बोली, माँ ने वो ही slowly he started sitting, and then he said, teacher, why are you crying? And I just hugged him. I had no words to express my gratitude towards Gurudev. This was just the beginning. And then our senior teacher, Dr. Hegde, when I went home, again the same thing happened. Then I called him. I said, see, this is what has happened, and he has recovered. But now I got a phone call saying that again he has dropped out. So he went, he gave the blessing, and then again he was pulled down. Like ऐसा होता चलता रहता. लेकिन एक माँ का एक कजन था, वो स्विट्जरलैंड में रहता था. उन्होंने एक प्रोटीन डिस्कवर किया ताकि ये कैंसर सेल्स डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाएंगे और उसका कोई भी हेयर फॉल नहीं होगा, कुछ भी नहीं होगा, लेकिन ये तो एकदम बढ़ जाएगा. तो वो दिन वो आने वाला था और वही दिन वो he started getting that blue color and all. So actually he came and he started giving that dose of the first protein dose, and then he recovered. And at night he is ringing me saying that, teacher, I'm all right. I had my bath, I had my food. So I was very happy. But then one by one the help came for his rescue. That he started. He was supposed to be given the bone marrow transplantation, and it was supposed to be in US. तो बोन मैरो ट्रांसप्लांट किसने दिया? एक पाकिस्तानी रेजिडेंट ने. वो रेजिडेंट, उसको पैसा चाहिए था, इसलिए उन्होंने एक एडवर्टाइजमेंट दिया था. वो पाकिस्तानी आके वो बोन मैरो ट्रांसप्लांटेशन किया. तो वो जब हॉस्पिटल में ठहरा, उन्होंने देखा कि ये बच्चा इतना सरवाइव हुआ है एक गुरुदेव के लिए. वो कनाडा आश्रम में जाके उन्होंने अपना जीवन सेव करने के लिए बहुत से गुरुदेव की ये क्या बोलते हैं, फोटोज, बुक्स, ये सब परचेज करके वो हॉस्पिटल में आ गया और वो सब लोगों को बांटने लगा. सब यानी डॉक्टर्स, whoever is to come to visit him, he is to give that photo to everyone. And then what happened? After the bone marrow transplantation, he was survived. It was a very risky operation, but he survived. But another story starts there. She was the devotee of Gurudev, so she came all the way from US, went to Gurudev, and she donated so much she gave the donation to the Art of Living, and she met personally Gurudev saying that he has been saved because of you. So तो गुरुदेव ने बोला उसको, राहुल नहीं बताया, रोहन कैसा है? तो माँ बोलती है, गुरुदेव ने उसको नाम बताया, वो तो आपका नाम ओनली एस नहीं था, रोहन कैसा है? तो मुझे लगा, अरे ऐसा क्यों बोले गुरुदेव. लेकिन गुरुदेव ने बोला, अभी तुम सब चिंता मत करो, जाओ बच्चे के साथ रहो. But to her bad luck, she met with a major accident, and she was on the road. She was completely. There were 4 officers. She was a very CEO of Infosys and what big company. So she was thrown down on the floor, on the road. उसके बाद वो तीनों officer on the spot did that. Only she did it. And after that, on the same night, in the hospital when he was there admitted, एक नर्स थी, उसने उसका केयर किया. वो कैथलिक नर्स उसके सपने में गुरुदेव आ गए और बोले, एक इंडियन बच्चा तुम्हारे हॉस्पिटल में है, ये तो गॉडली चाइल्ड है, प्लीज टेक गुड केयर ऑफ दिस चाइल्ड. ये तो सपना था और सपने में उसको लगा कि एक बच्चा बोला, और ये तो बहुत बड़ा जेंटलमैन लगता था। वो प्रोटीन लेने के बाद वो तो बड़ा लग रहा था। तो वो बोली होगा कोई, ये मेरा सपना है। When she went next day to the hospital, she saw the same child on the bed and she was dancing like anything. She said, "My God, my Jesus, this boy I saw in the dream, and my Jesus has told me that to take good care of this child." And she took the good care of this child for more than 5 months. And this is being told to me by Rahul's mother. And that too after so many months. He remained in the hospital. एक पूरा साल वो हॉस्पिटल में रह गया, और उसके बाद वो गोवा में आ गया मुझे मिलने के लिए। तो वो बोल दिया, उन्होंने मुझे बोला कि टीचर, आई एम नॉट योर स्टूडेंट, आई एम योर सन whom you lost. So I was so thrilled to hear that, because this boy was born in 1991 as that of my son. So ये तो मुझे इतनी खुशी मिली। तो I'm really grateful to my master for giving me my child back through this my Sankalpa, and that was really amazing story.
Wonderful, wonderful. Swarna Didi, you want to say something? Please unmute.
Very interesting and very heart touching story आपने बताया। बहुत ही मिरेकल ये है। विदाउट इवन उन्होंने कुछ किया, सुदर्शन प्रिया का अनुभव नहीं किया, सिर्फ गुरुदेव का फोटो से और आपकी भक्ति से वो बच्चा का इतना ये हो गया है। रियली
डिवाइन लव है।
थैंक यू फॉर शेयरिंग सच सम मोर इंसिडेंट्स। और कुछ है तो भी बताइएगा रोशन जी।
बहुत है, बहुत है।
मेरा लाइफ भी तो you are smiling. Khan sir, please share what you are thinking. Unmute yourself.
तो हाँ,
एक से वो कुछ कहना चाह रहे हैं। खान सर unmute.
यस, जय गुरुदेव। यस, हाँ, मुझे तो बहुत इंस्पिरेशन मिल रही है, और मैंने पहले भी सुना था ये उनकी गुरु स्टोरी, लेकिन आज फिर सुन के मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा। और यू नो ये केवल यही साबित करता है ना कि गुरुदेव हमारी बहुत अच्छी सी केयर कर रहे हैं। हमारे साथ एक लिसनिंग ईयर्स है। हमको केवल सिंसियरली प्रे करना चाहिए और थोड़ा सा वेट करना चाहिए, बस।
वंडरफुल, वंडरफुल। रोशन जी, दिस इज थ्रिलिंग। यस दीदी।
नागमन भैया ये तो फ्रांस के है, और इसके लिए actually he is the one who introduced me to this Sattva Talks. I'm very very grateful to Nagman beta. So I was chatting. What has happened is from Goa there were so many teachers who have come for this Sattva Talk. I was just wondering how these people come for the Sattva Talk. मेरे मन में था एक गुरुदेव की लीला मैं कब लोगों को शेयर करूंगी, ये तो मन में ही था। वही दिन, ये भी एक गुरु स्टोरी है, वही दिन रात को नागमन बेटा ने मुझे चैटिंग पे बोला, अम्मा, ये वो अम्मा कहते हैं, अम्मा, do you know anything about Sattva Talks? I said, yeah, I know everything. And I didn't say I want to come and all, but he only said, I'm into seva for this Sattva Talks. Can you please join that? I said, very happy. I was so fortunate enough. I said, गुरुदेव ने मेरी सुनी। हाँ, ये तो भगवान की लीला है, ये तो मेरा डिवोशन था कि गुरुदेव ने ये तो मुझे जगह दी, स्पेस दी, so that I can share my guru stories. And in the beginning years, as what happened when I came into Art of Living, I was not having this much bhakti towards Gurudev, to tell you frankly. And to tell you, I have to be very much this, क्या बोलते हैं, मैं मन से बोलती हूँ, ये तो गुरुदेव की भक्ति नहीं थी, लेकिन क्यों? I wanted to test Gurudev, and it was mainly because my teacher said, Jai Gurudev bolo, sab kuch hoga. And I was just wondering how this can happen. That was my ego that time. And I have tested Gurudev many times. Once I had gone for a wedding. While coming, we had a car puncture. And I was very much new to Art of Living. Maybe it was 2001 or like that. So I said, yeah, let me try. Let me test Gurudev. Jai Gurudev, I want your help. I need your help, because all were dressed nicely. Usually my husband takes out the tire and do the thing. But this time he said, no, I'm not going to change it. But we were on the way where we were really stuck up. There were no people around. It was like jungle maybe. There were no residents, nothing. And what to do? I just prayed. I said, see, Gurudev, we are on the way to go for wedding, and now we have to reach in time. You won't believe. One person, a small, thin, young gentleman comes all the way from that mountain area. I don't know from where he came. And suddenly, I was eager because one person has stopped there. So I said, भैया इधर गैरेज किधर है, हमें तो चेंज करना है. क्या हुआ? हमारा टायर पंक्चर. मैं निकालता हूँ. This small boy, how he will be able to take it out? You won't believe. He took, and we didn't have the jack to remove that tire and all. But he brought a big stick to remove the tire. I don't know, somehow he managed to remove it. He put that tire, and we were. I said, thank you very much. But I told my husband, we have to give him something because he has helped us in crisis. To say now whether we should give money, what to do. Suddenly, my husband asked him. He said, no, I'm the owner of many bus owners. I've got so many bus and trucks, so I know how to remove this tire. That is how I could do it. Then हमने बोला, आप किधर जा रहे हैं अभी इधर? नहीं, इधर ही आया था, तो मैं बाद में जाऊंगा. So after some time, as we turned, we said thank you and all. We could not see him at all. I said, my God, Jai Gurudev. I said, see how I have tested my Gurudev and how he came to help me in my crisis. And how I became a Art of Living teacher, I must tell you. Should I continue or you want to ask anything?
Didi, I just want to say it's wow. I mean, goosebumps.
Wow to
Please
Gurudev, not
continue,
to
Didi.
me. I'm simply a devotee and a volunteer. I am not a teacher and I'm not a big identity. I don't have anything to my name. So what I want to tell you is how I became a teacher. Being a school teacher, I was always hesitating. I have got so much to do in the school, commitments, house, this, and what should I do now? I should not. Sangeeta Didi is to always senior teacher from Goa. She used to always force me. You have good potential. You should go for as a teacher. I said no. My commitments towards my family, towards my job. I cannot fulfill this responsibility. But मन में तो इच्छा थी, इतना नहीं था कि मन में इच्छा थी गुरुदेव का इंस्ट्रूमेंट बनने का. So every year Gurudev comes to Goa. So when he came to Goa, once we met in one temple, गुरुदेव ने बोला कितने लोगों को टीचर होना है. मैंने तो रेस किया क्योंकि मन में वो बात थी ना, तो गुरुदेव ने वही दिन वो पकड़ा और फिर भी मन से वो चला गया. मैं आई वॉज जस्ट postponing my happiness, I must say. And when I went for my first Guru Advanced course in Bangalore, जब मैं गई और वापस लौट रही थी, after advanced course I was returning home to Goa. I was sitting in my bus. Suddenly, I could hear Gurudev's voice. Have you reached home? I want to bless your way. These two clear sentences I could hear. Have you reached home? I want to bless your way. He said, maybe I'm getting this only because I was all the time in meditative state. After doing the advanced course, I was hearing Gurudev's voice. So I was thinking, maybe this is one part of it. I didn't know what was happening with me. And as I'm very talkative, so I made a friendship with the bus people, and there was one person who was speaking Kannada, and I don't know Kannada. So and he was from Bangalore. So then I asked him, have you done Art of Living course? And I love everything as usual. Then he said, no, I want to do it. What happened? I said, I have come from that part, and now I want to do this. Being in Bangalore, I have not done it, and you people are coming all the way from Goa and doing it. Must go for it. And then that stopped, and afterwards, as we went, there was a lot of rain. It was heavily pouring, and the bus driver lost the way. Bus driver lost the way, and they were wandering, and they could not see anything. They were really, literally waiting there to change, wipe the screen and all, but they were traveling like that only, and they lost the way. So it was a public transport. So the people, that driver started saying, I was away. Driver started saying, अरे हम तो हर बार इधर से जाते हैं, ये क्या हुआ? ये तो रास्ता अलग ही दिख रहा है और हम तो दूसरे जगह पहुंच गए. That they could make out that they have reached to some place where they are not supposed to. Because of the rain, they got the way lost. And ये क्या हुआ? ये क्या हुआ? और मैं सुनती है, ये तो रात को 3 बजे हो रहा था. तो बाद में मैं बोली, अरे गुरुदेव ने तो बोला था, have you reached home? I want to bless your way. I'm already blessed. So nothing to worry. So nothing to worry. So I said, but still, I said, what is happening? Then I just opened the window of the bus. I could see one big poster of Gurudev of one course which was happening in that area. And I said, my God, Gurudev is there to help me. And once I saw that, I was little confident. I said, we have not lost the way. Gurudev is there to guide us. So वो टाइम पे रास्ते पे कोई नहीं था. 3 बजे तो कोई नहीं था. तो मैंने वो कन्नड़ fellow, I just woke him up and I told him, please just go down. I had an umbrella, so I gave that umbrella to him. Just go and ask anyone where we have reached so that we can go further. He said, okay, I'm going. He took my umbrella, he went down. Go to see, I could see one person standing in that heavy rain with the umbrella, and he was on the bicycle, and it was very much far away. Means only I could see that. And I said, भैया एक आदमी उधर खड़ा है साइकिल पे, उसकी पीठ दिखती है, उसका चेहरा तो दिखता नहीं है. तो please, he was looking like a postman with a half खादी ब्राउन कलर का कोट पहन के. तो मैं बोली उसको, जाओ जाओ पकड़ो, जाओ वो आदमी को पूछो. When he went there and he asked him where we have reached, and how we have to go further to Goa. He said the place where you have reached, it's just opposite to Goa. So if you go from this side, you will go back to Bangalore. So now you have to turn all the way and go to Goa. So he said thank you to that person. He came. And within no second, that person was it was not there only. It was only our Gurudev who told that person where we have reached. And then that person comes and tells the driver that this is the thing. But those drivers refuse to hear that. How it is possible? We come here every time. But still we insisted. We all insisted. We said, just turn. He turned. And he went on, they started to going to Goa. Then I was wondering, and they were also wondering, how this can happen? How this can happen? Everyone was sleeping except me and a few people around me and that driver. And then they were all the time. And because of that, this changing of the route, what happened is, हम तो 7 बजे गोवा में पहुंचने वाले थे, हम 11 बजे पहुंच गए, यानी 4 आवर्स डिले था. लेकिन सब तो लोग सेफ थे. उनको बोला, when we reached to a corner where there were 4, it was what we can say is where the 4 roads crossed, there was a major accident and the 4 buses that had collided each other. And if we had to go on the same path, I would have not been there. And that day, I said to Gurudev, there is purpose in my life. There is purpose in my life to spread this happiness. There is really a purpose in my life to spread this happiness to all the people. So that day I took the decision, I must become his instrument.
वंडरफुल वंडरफुल. ये तो बहुत ही अमेजिंग स्टोरी था दीदी. गुरुदेव कौन से जगह आपको ले गए बस में और फिर वहां से आप वापस गोवा आए. आप सीधे गए रहते तो वहां पे एक्सीडेंट होना था, लेकिन आप एक्सीडेंट से बच गए. That's really amazing. That's called a guru story. And कैसे गुरुदेव बचाते हैं.
अभी संगीता दीदी ने मुझे याद दिलाया. और एक स्टोरी थी उसका, राहुल का तो इतना बहुत स्टोरी है, इसको there is no end of it. She was telling me about this a priest when he was admitted in the hospital. वो डॉक्टर ने बोला था कि ये तो half an hour भी नहीं बचेगा, ये बच्चा half an hour भी नहीं बचेगा. लेकिन he had a strong mind. This boy was really intelligent and a very sharp. He used to make poems on all the doctors, all the nurses, and Gurudev also, he has made beautiful poems. So there was a stage again there in the hospital whereby completely he was not well. And that time, all of them gave up. Doctors as well as the mother, the parents, everybody gave up that he's going to die. But in ICU, nobody was allowed, but one bearded person with brown colored the coat. Usually the Catholic priest wear white, but this fellow was with the brown coat, with big beard. He came to the ICU and told this person, told this lady, where is Rahul? Where is Rahul? And he went to Rahul's bed and he said, Rahul, you are a very brave boy. You are a real brave boy. And he blessed him. Within no second, just for few seconds, he blessed him and he went away. That was only Gurudev who can do this miracle. Nobody else. It was Gurudev only who came in the form of that priest and saved that child. And after that, the whole story that is of that medicine and going to US, all that happened. There is still time. Is there time to share more, or you want?
Yes, Didi, please share.
तो और एक भक्ति का नमूना बोलती हूँ. My son was in the 12th standard and he was having faith in Gurudev, but still somewhere as a child he was hesitating. So after his exam, and he wanted to go for medicine. He was really telling me, I said, see, if you are getting on merit, you will be going, otherwise no. But when we went, after his exam, we went to Mahabaleshwar for a trip to relax after his exam. We went to Pune first, we enjoyed, and then we went to Mahabaleshwar. हम तो महाबलेश्वर पहुंच ही गए. मेरे the second child, my second son also was with me. Both of them. That was ये क्या हुआ कि वो दोनों में 9 year का डिफरेंस है. तो उधर हम महाबलेश्वर में गए तो दोनों को उल्टी हो गई और both of them got high fever. They started vomiting. They started having gastro, like going from loose motion. And मैं तो होटल में पहुंची गई थी. ये तो बार बार वो दोनों का करते. मेरे साथ थर्मोमीटर भी नहीं था. तो उधर महाबलेश्वर में मैंने मेरे हस्बैंड को बोला जरा जाके थर्मोमीटर लाओ. तो वो बोले नहीं, इधर थर्मोमीटर बिकते ही नहीं. कैसा मालूम होगा कि कितना टेम्परेचर है. और एक तो 2 दिन के लिए गई थी तो मैंने कुछ भी मेडिसिन नहीं ली थी. सिर्फ मैं पानी से वो बुखार ये कर रही थी. और इतने में मुझे लगा अभी क्या करने का. मैं तो जय गुरुदेव का नारा लगाती थी. तो तब भी मैं टीचर नहीं बनी थी. तो मैं बोलती गई, गुरुदेव मुझे कोई नहीं सहारा, आप ही तो सहारा है. क्योंकि ये दोनों बच्चों को मैं कैसा करूंगी. वो तो मैंने 12th स्टैंडर्ड का वो मेरा बेटा को मैंने नहीं देखा क्योंकि ये छोटा था. इसके साथ तो बाद में हमने उसको डॉक्टर के पास लेके गए. तो डॉक्टर बोले इसका 104 फीवर है. And he said he cannot give the injection because he cannot drop down the temperature so suddenly. So तो गुरुदेव का ही प्रार्थना थी मेरे पास. मैं प्रार्थना करते रही. तो और मेरे पास ये भी नहीं था, ज्यादा कपड़े भी नहीं थे. वो तो स्कूल पास कर रहा था तो कितना एज होती थी. वो पूरा रात में यही करते रह गई. तो मैं बोली अभी क्या करने का, कुछ नहीं. तो in the morning suddenly slowly I got this that he was getting less fever because that doctor had given some medicine. This boy was a homeopathic patient. तो इसको तो एक गोलियां पीने की लेने की आदत भी नहीं थी. तो मुझे it was very difficult time for me to give him that crocin also because he was not gulping. Though he was 8 years old, but he was not gulping. So it was real problem for me to lower down the temperature. So पूरा विश्वास गुरुदेव पर ही था. तो सुबह वो संस्कार केंद्र पे वो गुरुदेव का सेशन होता था. वो टाइम 7 बजे या मालूम नहीं, वो 7:30 बजे तक मेरा बड़ा बेटा उठ गया और उन्होंने बोला कि ये देखो मम्मा, मेरे सपने में गुरुदेव आ गए थे। गुरुदेव का ये बियर्ड नहीं था, उसका ड्रेस भी पैंट और शर्ट था, और ये तो सिर्फ हमारे जैसा लगता था। और he hugged me in my dream. He really hugged me. I said, my, and now I have no fever. He's telling me, just check, I have no fever. And it was, when I checked him, it was no fever. And I have no fever. And then he said, then I told him, see, you were not having faith in Gurudev. See, this is what as Gurudev has told you that he is there with you. He is there with you and with us all the time. So he told me, and then at that time I told him, now it is 100% sure that you will get for your medicine, because Gurudev ने तो आशीर्वाद दिया है। अभी तो ऑप्थेल्मोलॉजिस्ट हो गया है, एक तो सब गुरुदेव की कृपा है। तो बाद में वो क्या हुआ, वो बोले अभी गुरुदेव मेरे सपने में आए ना, अब तुम भी देखोगी। मैं किधर से देखूंगी, मैं किधर से देखूंगी गुरुदेव को, मेरे पास फोटो भी नहीं था। तो बोले वो संस्कार केंद्र लगाओ, उधर गुरुदेव होंगे, उसको मिलो, मेरा बेटा बोलता है। और to tell you, I just clicked this and I saw Guru passing saying bye, because that was the last end part of that session for a satsang something, and he was waving. I said, my God, Gurudev, you are there with me all the time. And I'm really grateful. I'm very, very fortunate to tell you, being an instrument of Gurudev. I'm not having that ego to say I'm proud. I must say I'm the instrument. So really grateful. The first words which I liked of Gurudev when I came into Art of Living was, words when stretched become a song. Words when stretched become a song. Movement when stretched become dance. And mind when stretched become meditation. And life when stretched become a celebration. So this is the celebration. And those words at that time, the beginning years of my journey, at that time, these are the words which I picked up, and every now and then I think of those words. ये तो भक्ति में कितना ही बोले तो काफी नहीं है, पूरा तो समय हुआ और कितने भी बहुत सारे, कुछ भी डिजायर हुआ तो तृप्त होती हूँ, कुछ भी डिजायर तो बोलने से पहले ही होता है। Really great, really great.
Adbhut, 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 Roshan Devi. This is something which we all should know. कि कैसे गुरुदेव
when I went for my advanced course again, that time I met Gurudev and I told about this everything. He told, he recorded this part. Those people came and recorded about Rahul. Everything was recorded. It was really nice. And it was a great day for me because I got my son back because of Gurudev. That was the thing. And now that he's working, he's working in Google in US, and he has become double post graduation he has done in engineering, and he is one of the best faculty there in Google. He has built a good house and still he is in contact with me.
Wonderful, Didi, wonderful. दीदी ये सारे स्टोरीज सबके लाइफ में भक्ति जगाएंगे, and this was really a very precious session. Thank you Nagwan sir, thank you everyone जो आप लोग ये ऑर्गेनाइज किए. इस सेशन को शेयर कीजिए ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोगों तक, एंड मेक श्योर यू सब्सक्राइब दिस चैनल। बहुत सारी गुरु स्टोरीज रोशन दीदी की रह गई है, तो नेक्स्ट टाइम जब आएंगी वो तो हम उनसे सुनेंगे बाकी सारे गुरु स्टोरी। यस यस।
Let me end my session with a small song which I like from my
दीदी अभी
childhood.
एंड नहीं आया है, अभी अभी बाकी है, अभी बाकी है सेशन दीदी। हम
I
लोग क्या
thought I
करते हैं
was the
ना,
end of it.
हाँ हाँ, मतलब अभी बहुत सारे लोग आए हैं ब्लेसिंग लेने के लिए, बिकॉज कुछ ना कुछ दीदी लाइफ में उनके कुछ ना कुछ चलता रहता है, दे आर गोइंग थ्रू सम स्टफ, सो उससे वो बाहर निकल जाए, सो ऑब्वियसली ब्लेसिंग तो गुरुदेव की ही होती है। सो इफ एवरीवन हु आर हियर जो ब्लेसिंग लेना चाहते हैं, तो यू कैन ऑन योर कैमरा, एंड जितने भी ब्लेसर है जो ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड आपको देख रहे हैं इंक्लूडिंग दीदी, सब आपको ब्लेस करेंगे। सो यू कैन क्लोज योर आईज ऑन योर कैमरा एंड कीप योर हैंड्स फोल्डेड। जय गुरुदेव। सबको ब्लेसिंग मिल गई है, ये जितने भी लोगों ने कैमरा ऑन किया था। एंड टुडे एक छोटी सी अनाउंसमेंट करना चाहूंगा मैं। आज दीदी आई है गोवा से, गोवा को उल्टा करेंगे तो योगा। तो कल हम लोग एक फ्री 1 घंटे का सेशन रख रहे हैं ऑन हाउ यू कैन स्ट्रेच योरसेल्फ, मेक योरसेल्फ फ्लेक्सिबल। मेडिटेशन में कई बार इधर गिर जाते हो, इधर करते हो, पैर सीधा करते हो, पैर मोड़ते हो, पीठ के पीछे कुछ लगाते हो, मीन्स योर बॉडी इज गेटिंग लिटिल बिट ऑफ स्टिफनेस हियर एंड देयर। आप चाहते हो कि आप ईजन अप हो जाओ, तो कल 7:30 we are keeping a session on yoga strength, flexibility and stretchability। तो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग सेशन है, बहुत सारे आपको खोल देंगे वो सेशन में अच्छे से, धीरे धीरे करके। सो पीपल हु आर ऑफ बिगर एज दे कैन आल्सो कम। उसके डिटेल्स भी मैं डिस्क्रिप्शन में डाल दूंगा। एंड रोशन दीदी, जाने से पहले कुछ 2 लाइन जो आप कहना चाह रहे हो।
हाँ, एक ही विनती है आप सब लोगों के लिए, ये जो ज्ञान हमें मिला है, ज्ञान मिला है, तो सबको बांटते चले जाओ, ताकि ये भी लोगों को एक हैप्पीनेस मिलना चाहिए। तो मैं बचपन से गाना गाती थी, मुझे मालूम नहीं, लेकिन अब तो उसका मीनिंग मुझे पता चला। आप सब लोग जानते हैं वो गाना, ज्योत से ज्योत जलाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जलाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, राह में आए जो दीन दुखी, राह में आए जो दीन दुखी, सबको गले लगाते चलो, को गले लगाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जलाते चलो। तो एक दिया आपके हाथ में दिया है, अभी हमारी जिम्मेदारी है इस सब लोगों को पहुंचाने की। तो छोटी छोटी बातों में मत करना, don't be involved with small things, your things will be taken care of, just have that faith and go. That devotion, I'm really grateful to अभिषेक भैया, शुभांगी दीदी और मेरा नागवन बेटा।
दीदी गुरुदेव ने जो आपको दिया है, उस दिए से आपने बहुत सारे दिए जला दिए और आपने जो होती है रोशनी फैला दी और पूरे समा को रोशन कर दिया, जो आपका नाम था। यस, थैंक यू सो मच दीदी, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर कमिंग एंड शेयरिंग दिस वंडरफुल नॉलेज। जय गुरु।